Good afternoon. I'm Leanne Neal, and I am pleased to welcome all of you to the 61st Shawnee Mission Research and Development Forum Awards Ceremony. It has been an exciting week here at the Center for Academic Achievement, to say the least. We've showcased tremendous talent of students of the Shawnee Mission School District through amazing science, engineering, arts, and technology projects. I want to thank and recognize the families, our parents, grandparents, caregivers, teachers, administrators, and community members who joined us this past week at our receptions. The turnout and celebration for our students was outstanding. This morning, we have also been watching 9 incredibly poised and talented student innovators compete in our live Next Great Idea Pitch Competition Finals. As I mentioned, this year celebrates the 61st year of the R&D Forum. The Rainier family served as the catalysts, along with educational leaders in the Shawnee Mission School District, to initiate this event and sustain it for more than 6 decades. I would like to recognize Mr. Bob Rainier. We're so pleased to have you with us today participating in our awards ceremony. The judges have tabulated their ballots across all areas, and the public has weighed in online voting for their favorite pitch for the People's Choice Award. So excitement is definitely building, and in just a few minutes, we will know the results. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mary Sinclair, our Board of Education President, to share a few remarks.
Good afternoon. I'm also here with Sister Board Member Heather Owsley, and we also have our elected State Board of Education member Melanie Hawes, and I believe there's a state rep in the House that is still standing. Representative Jared Owsley is here with us as well. The session just ended yesterday. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to extend our congratulations to all of our student award winners, as well as all of the students who participated. Your innovation and creativity is truly inspiring. I had the opportunity to attend an open house earlier this week, joining many proud families and community members taking in the exceptional exhibits. It is clear that our future is in good hands with these amazing future leaders and innovators. I would like to extend our thanks and appreciation to the parents and educators in this room and in classrooms across the district who helped encourage and support our students. We are fortunate to have such committed leadership under the guidance of our superintendent, Dr. Michelle Hubbard, and valuable support from community partners like the Rainier family. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Hubbard to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Sinclair. Welcome to all of you, and thank you for joining us this Saturday afternoon. I'm so excited to see what awaits us shortly. This past week has been truly amazing. We've enjoyed having wonderful exhibits created by our students here at the Center for Academic Achievement. We've also enjoyed seeing hundreds of families and community members coming in over the last 3 nights of open houses to see these projects and support this event showcasing the talent of all of our students district-wide. It's fun to see students coming in with their extended families, sometimes coming multiple nights in a row, so proud of their work. And you hear them, oh, let's go to this room. Mom, can we go to this room? And it's just so fun to see the excitement there. Exhibits featured this year included science research aimed at addressing major health issues like type 1 diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, fatty liver disease, experiments on the effect of insulators on the heat of a potato, how various liquids affect the growth of a lima bean, honey as a topical wound treatment, and the impact of sleep quantity on attention deficit with hyperactivity disorder. CTE exhibits featured intricate woodworking designs ranging from specialized cutting boards to large game tables, tables made of sound to a sound arc, The art exhibits this year included incredible paintings, drawings, photography, ceramics, and jewelry. This year was the first year high school students entered curated portfolios that showcased a representative body of work, truly outstanding pieces. I want to thank all of the parents and the teachers who supported these students and encouraged them to be brave. The students who stood on the stage this morning were so poised and cool under pressure as they presented their unique idea live to judges and an audience. It took a lot of courage to stand up here to be televised and have a panel judging and critiquing your work. The future is incredibly bright with these empathetic, creative, innovative students leading the way. I want to thank the team who organized and put on this outstanding event. It takes a great deal of time and dedication over months to make this event come to life. Dr. Neil, Dr. Dennis, and Kim Barney, a special thanks goes to you. Also, I want to thank our community partners who served as judges and mentors, providing real-world feedback and opportunities to our students. At this time, we have a brief video highlighting the history of the R&D Forum, possibly made possible by the generosity of the Rainier family. Let's take a look.
When the forum began in 1962, the focus was on scientific research and investigation. Vic Rainier Sr., an area businessman and community leader, provided the inspiration, vision, and financial support to create the forum as a catalyst for engaging students in research and encouraging them to become scientists.
It's just that he wasn't fascinated with science as much as he was fascinated in the power of what science could do for society.
My father always liked young, productive kids and liked the idea of keeping them intrigued and always challenged.
This was something that was important to our father, and we want to give those young people the opportunity to show what they can do. It's a great process. It's one that we're very proud to continue to be associated with, and we're very proud of the fact that the district has continued to allow it to evolve.
The Research and Development Forum has changed over the years. In the 1970s, it expanded beyond science to become a district-wide forum to not only showcase research, but to highlight student skills in a broad range of subjects and to recognize academic success in all curricular areas.
When you nurture somebody's ability to think creatively, or to think scientifically, or to think philosophically, it has profound impacts. I think it kind of marks you in a way.
I feel really good that we're continuing to focus on challenging young people and students to be the best they can be and come up with ideas and thoughts of what could be or should be in the future. All of those things kind of converge together to allow a student to be just better prepared for what comes after their senior year in high school.
We are grateful to the Rainier family for their more than 6 decades of support. At this time, please help me welcome to the podium Mr. Bob Rainier, representing the Rainier Family Foundation. We appreciate the support that you have provided for generations of Shawnee Mission students.
Yeah, I just want to thank very quickly all of you that are here in support of the students of Shawnee Mission. I mean, that's what this is all about. I mean, focusing on the student and their success in the long term. And this all got started 60 plus years ago with my father. I mean, a guy that was a businessman that he just wanted there to be more encouragement and recognition of academic activities within the school district. And Leonard Malotsky, who was the superintendent at the time, listened to him and thought some of his ideas were good. And it started out really just, as it said on the video, focusing on science. And I have to really compliment the district, because the district has allowed this to evolve to where it's stayed current over the period of time, and adding in the arts and then most recently adding in this pitch competition. It really, what you're trying to do is make it current and relevant to the students as well. So I think they've done a really wonderful job, there's so many levels of support for students that are absolutely required for success. And one of them is having really bright kids, and we've got that. I mean, it's evident from just the students and the kids that are all the projects that were upstairs that we got to see, and the students that made presentations today. So that obviously That's the base. But support by parents, that's incredibly important. If it's not supported at home, it really doesn't really happen. So parents are an incredibly important part of this in this whole chain. And then you've got to have really good teachers. I mean, and Shawnee Mission is blessed with a tremendous teaching staff that I think does a wonderful, wonderful job. And then you get back to to make all of this happen, you've got to have an administration and you've got to have a board that really believes in all of this. And I think they've done just a wonderful job. And my congratulations to the superintendent and to the board for really, allowing this to become bigger and better and really focusing on the ultimate impact on the students. So thank you very much. And thank you all for coming today and your support of Shawnee Mission School District. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rainier. And again, thank you so much for your family's continued support, not only with the generosity of the funding that you provide to support, but your time. Often we see you at open houses and as well as giving your time on the days with the pitch and the awards. So we really appreciate you. And I think perhaps Kathy Rainier may also be here. So if we could just give another round of applause in appreciation of the family's support. At this time, I would like to ask the curriculum instruction team to make their way up here to the front to assist in lining the students up to accept their awards. I'd also like to invite Dr. Hubbard, members of the Board of Education, and Mr. Rainier, if you all would step up here and form a receiving line. Mr. Rainier, if you'll stand closest to the trophy awards, and then everybody else line up here, leaving enough space where the students will be able to step up and come in front and be greeted by each of you. Thank you. At this time, we will begin the presentation of the Grand Awards and Awards of Distinction for Art. Would the students who are earning a Grand Award or an Award of Distinction for Art please stand up and follow up here, follow the Shawnee Mission team members to get lined up to receive your awards. This should include all students with a pink colored note card. Please bring your note card with you. If you are an art award winner but don't have a note card, please join the line and our team will assist you in lining up appropriately for the awards presentation. Also at this time, students who are earning a Grand Award or an Award of Distinction for Science, would you also please stand and follow up front, looking for a Shawnee Mission team member to get lined up to receive your awards in a little bit. This would include students who have blue colored note cards and who are receiving awards in science, research, experiments, and inventions. Please bring your note cards with you, and if you're a science winner and you don't have a note card, please go ahead and join the line and we will assist you. While the students are getting lined up, Dr. Darren Dennis, Chief Academic Officer, will share information with you about the Showcase Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Neal. I would like to share some information about the awards that students are about to receive. There are two types. The Grand Award is the award signifies truly unique achievement. Only blue ribbon recipients were eligible for consideration for this award. Awards of distinction signify superior quality, merit, or skill. The quality of the entry must surpass the criteria established for grand awards. So, each recipient in the individual or small group category receives an individual trophy. Students, as you are lining up, you will come on around. I need to talk longer next time. Okay, so students, you will step up onto the stage. You'll proceed through the reception line here, shake hands, and then you will step down that center aisle, and you can go back to your seats when this is done. So I think with that done, we are ready for our first category. I'd like to welcome Megan Ellis to the podium for high school art.
It's okay, Dr. Dennis. I've only been doing this for 2 years. Hi, I'm Megan Ellis. I'm the Visual Arts Coordinator. It's an honor today to recognize some of our most outstanding student artists. If you haven't had a chance to check out all the amazing artwork that was submitted this year for competition, you totally should. It's on display outside and inside the boardroom today, so take a peek before you head out. Every single work of art probably deserves a level of recognition. They're all beautiful and outstanding and so talented, but today I get the honor of recognizing the highest level of quality, creativity, craftsmanship. So that's what we're going to do. So our first student today is Evelyn Parnell, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission North, receiving a grand award in the category of ceramics for her jewelry box. Next is Emma Cheverbush, an 11th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest, receiving a grand award for her ceramic project exposed. Next is Savannah Miner, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest, receiving an award of distinction for her ceramic project, Old Lady. Up next is Kylie Driver, who is actually receiving 2 awards. Kylie is a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission West, receiving a grand award for her drawing Mother and Child, and receiving an award of distinction for her drawing Adolescence. Next is Eileen Diaz, a 9th grader at Shawnee Mission West, receiving a grand award for her drawing Graphite Eye. Next, we have Jesus Diaz, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest, receiving a grand award for his digital media work of art, Cyanide. Next is Sam Caravino, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest, receiving a grand award in digital media for A Tear in an Ocean of Many. Next is Evie Ordonez, a 10th grader at Shawnee Mission East, receiving a grand award for her jewelry project, Gandhi Window and Jewelry. Next is Eliana Ousley, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest, receiving an award of distinction for her leaf earrings in the jewelry sculpture category. Next is Eleanor Glenn, an 11th grader at Shawnee Mission West, receiving a grand award for her painting Natural Light. Next is Kayla Hardison, a 9th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest, receiving a grand award for her painting Jeff. And Stella Mages, a 9th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest, receiving a grand award for her photography, The Seasons of Growth. And our last art award winner today, Nora Lynn, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission East, receiving an award of distinction for her jewelry sculpture project, Figure. Anything else to say? Up next, we have our science categories. So I'd like to introduce Curriculum Coordinator Joe Roach.
Hello. Our first category is experimental. All these students are in 4th through 6th grade. So we have Wells Marion Brevant. He is getting a grand award. He's a 5th grader at Corinth for his project Soggy Break. Our next 2 students work together. We have Claire McNerney and Caroline Rose. They're both 5th graders at Corinth getting grand awards for Just Roll With It. Thomas Stewart is a 5th grader at Trailwood, getting a grand award for testing what soil plants grow best in. We have a trio up next, all 5th graders at Corinth, Abraham Gerard, Elena Hankins, and Kate Bunk. They are getting a grand award for flower power. This is Iris Krebs, a 5th grader at Corinth, getting a grand award for Cupcakes Are Oil I Need. William Delorme is a 5th grader at Trailwood, getting an award of distinction for copper coating metals. Sherman Barnum is a 6th grader at Trailwood, getting an award of distinction for the impact of sleep quantity on ADHD. Katie Barnes is getting 2 awards, one in our experimental category, and then now we're moving to our invention category. She's a 5th grader at McAuliffe. Her project Zippy Pants is getting a grand award, and Break It Down is an award of distinction. And Vincent Healy is getting an award of distinction for The Brick House. He's a 6th grader at Apache. Congratulations to those students. This concludes the elementary science. Next up is Holly McCarty. She's our secondary science curriculum coordinator.
Before we do science, students who are earning a grand award or an award of distinction for CTE projects, please stand and follow the staff members to get lined up to receive your awards. This includes students who have a green colored note card. Please bring your note card with you. If you are a CTE winner but didn't get a note card, go ahead and join your peers and the staff will provide you with a note card. So now I will go ahead and do the secondary science awards. First, we have Aurora Brott. She's a 7th grader at Indian Woods Middle School, and her exhibit was the effect of citric acid on bath bombs. Oh, I forgot. Wait, which one was that? It's on my card. She doesn't know. I apologize. This was a grand award. We'll clap again. All right. There we go. All right, next we have Nina Hunt, 7th grader at Indian Woods Middle School, a grand award winner for corrosivity of nails. George Leonard, 7th grader at Indian Hills Middle School, is a grand award winner with the exhibit of effects of different liquids on plant growth. Lucy Whiteside, 7th grader at Indian Woods Middle School, another grand award winner for how salt affects ice. Clara Brush, 7th grader at Indian Woods, award of distinction for hot potato. We have a duo award here. This is Tanner Carlson, grade 8 at Trail Ridge Middle School. His mentor that we have is Tochu Ku, that also helped with this project. They are award of distinction winners for the exhibit Glucose Oxidase Activity in Honey. So that is a student mentor. Tochu Ku, come here. Tochu Ku, you have one more award, right? Tried to get away. He has his own project that he entered with a grand award for the role of O-glycinylation in liver toxicity induced by perfluoroalkyl substances. Do you all have that? All right, we have Tayton DeGarmo. She is a grade 11 at Shawnee Mission North High School, a grand award winner for the role of estrogen receptor alpha in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Mia Stamos, grade 11, Shawnee Mission East, grand award winner, DNA looping in E. coli, a novel mechanism of gene regulation. Tatum Aiken, grade 12, Shawnee Mission East, award of distinction, the role of NKG2D in LY49 T-Reg, I did it right, T-Reg function. Congratulations. Caleb Gilmore, grade 12, Shawnee Mission East, another award of distinction winner. His exhibit title is Alzheimer's and Afton's, Understanding the Role of Mitochondria in Alzheimer's Disease. This concludes this Science Awards. Let's congratulate all of these outstanding students. Now the awards for CTE will be presented by Dr. Ryan Fleury, Principal of the Center of Academic Achievement.
Thank you, Holly. It's a pleasure to be here today to recognize students who have excelled in career and technical education projects. We will start with Isaac Barron. Isaac's a senior at Shawnee Mission South. He's getting an award of distinction for his exhibit titled The Sound Arc. His teacher is Steve McGee. Next up is Sean Byard. He's a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission North. He is earning an award of distinction for his project Walnut Mug. His teacher is Tom Fish. This is Braden Grassi. Braden's a 10th grader at Shawnee Mission West. He's earning a grand award for his project titled Board Game. His teacher is Mike Klein. Next, we have Miles Hardison. Miles is a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest. Miles is earning an award of distinction for his project titled Tensigrity Table. His teacher is Steve Cortez. This is Klaus Scherenberg. Klaus is a 9th grader at Shawnee Mission North. He's earning a grand award for his cutting board. His teacher is Tom Fish. Next, we have Paul Ulmer. Paul is a 10th grader at Shawnee Mission Northwest. He's earning a grand award for his double inlay cutting board. His teacher is Steve Cortez. Kyle Bandolier, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission North, is earning a grand award for his lunar habitat table. His teacher is Greg Teal. Will Calhoun, a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission West, is earning an award of distinction for his Hope House Affordable Duplex project. His teacher is Greg Teal. This is a dual project. So Samantha Heron and Luis Montanez Espinoza, both 12th graders at Shawnee Mission North, are earning an award of distinction for their NASA lunar work table. Their teacher is Greg Teal. This is a Rondi Ramirez Ovieda. She's a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission South High School. She's earning a grand award for her airtight plant container. Her teacher is Greg Teal. And last we have Evan Quinley. Evan's a 12th grader at Shawnee Mission North. He's earning a grand award for his Hope House residential project, and his teacher is Greg Teal. This concludes the Career and Technical Education Project Awards presentation. Let's give these students one more round of applause.
All right, before we move on to the final level of awards, I just want to recognize and give a special thank you to the members of our district curriculum and instruction team who you saw here, also behind the scenes, Dan Grumman. We appreciate, we could not do this without their support. Also our technology and our communications team that really help us to bring the live stream to you. So if you could join me in just a round of thanks for them. I would also be remiss if I didn't recognize and let you know that there are wonderful volunteers that come and judge these showcase awards for us every year. And they come, they give their time, some of them educators, some of them from industry. And without their time and expertise and the valuable feedback that they provide our students, we really couldn't have the forum. So special thanks goes out to them, as well as to the teachers and the families who continue to encourage, support, and inspire these learners to reach their highest levels of success. Thank you. All right. It's now our pleasure to present the Rainier Awards. These awards are named in honor of Mr. Vic Rainier, the benefactor of the R&D Forum, and his family for the past 61 years. Called the Over and Above Award, the Rainier Award recognizes students who exhibit truly outstanding effort and achievement. These awards are chosen from among those projects that have earned an award of distinction and have met criteria in their field as exemplary projects. Rainier Awards are given in the areas, this year, art is included, as well as science and the career and technical education categories. As I call each student's name, I would ask the student, their family members who accompanied them today, their teacher and principal or administrator to join us on the stage. Following the ceremony, we would also invite you to return to the stage for a photo opportunity up here with all of those important people to you. All right. Students earning the Rainier Award, you will receive a plaque, and you will also be awarded a $1,500 scholarship. It is my pleasure to present the first Rainier Award to a student who submitted a science research project. Congratulations to Tatum Aiken for her science research project titled The Role of NKG2D in LY49 Treg Function. Tatum is a senior at Shawnee Mission East High School. Principal at Shawnee Mission East is Jason Pearies. Principal at Center for Academic Achievement is Dr. Ryan Fleury. Her teacher is Dr. Kenneth Lee. And if you all can squeeze in there, we will get a little photo and offer you our congratulations and another round of applause. Thank you. All right, the next Rainier Award honors a student who submitted a computer-aided manufacturing project. Congratulations to Isaac Barron for his project, The Sound Arc. Isaac is a senior at Shawnee Mission South High School. His principal is Dr. Todd Dane, and teacher is Steve McGee. And we would welcome Isaac, his family, associate principal, Dr. Justin Bogart, and Mr. McGee to join us on the stage. And as they're getting assembled, I would tell you that Isaac has been here this week at many of the open houses, sharing his project with all of the community members who have joined us. And so it's just been a pleasure to see him and to get to know him as he's been here this week. Congratulations, Isaac. All right. The next Rainier Award goes to a duo for their engineering design project. Congratulations to Samantha Heron and Luis Montanez Espinoza for their project titled NASA Lunar Work Table. Samantha and Luis are both seniors at Shawnee Mission North High School. Their principal is David Ewers. Principal at the Center for Academic Achievement is Dr. Ryan Fleury. Their teacher is Greg Teal. And I believe representing North today is Associate Principal John Durham. And as they get that photo, please offer another rousing round of applause. Congratulations. Our fourth Rainier Award goes to Samuel Connectel on his art portfolio. Sam is a senior at Shawnee Mission West. His principal is Steve Lowe, and his teacher is Ryan Jewell. Regrettably, Sam and his family were unable to attend due to a death in the family. So we are inviting his teacher and Kelly Capper, associate principal, to receive the award on his behalf. Again, would you help me recognize all four of our Rainier Award winners on their exceptional work? All right, at this time, we will present the awards for the next Great Idea Pitch competition. We again appreciate our partners from Startland for their expertise, assistance, and connection to our industry mentors and amazing judges, one of which has stayed with us today, Melanie Haas. And I would invite her to come up to share just a little bit of feedback on behalf of the judges.
Thank you, Dr. Neal. Thank you all for being here today. It was certainly an exciting morning, and we got to hear 9 pitches. I will tell you, as an entrepreneur myself, I know I was introduced earlier as the State Board of Ed member, but before I did that, I started a business, a couple of them actually, and startup life is hard. There can be late nights, sometimes all nights, but when you're working on something that you care about, it just makes such a difference in your commitment to that work. So my fellow judges couldn't stay, but I asked them if they would leave some words to share with all of our competitors today. And they wanted to, they were both on the track of just keep doing what you're doing, keep after it. And so Ben shared, stay focused on why you're doing what you're doing. It's easy to lose sight of that. And if you lose sight of your why, then that's when you can really stumble. So keep doing this, the thing that you came and did right here on this stage today. Not many schools offer this type of opportunity, and he just really wanted to express how important that is and how much he appreciates that Shawnee Mission and the Rainier family have created this opportunity. And then from Kamal, she said, keep going. This process today is just the start. Keep building on your experience today. I asked her specifically if she had any comments for those who had nonprofit ideas. We heard from a number of organizations, and she said, keep in mind that you're going to be seen as young people. And so people will see you as just that. But keep working on your goals, develop your ideas. People who believe in your dream too, just as you do, will donate to and support your cause. And then finally, I personally would add, ask for help. As an entrepreneur, there are a lot of things that you're going to need to learn. And I've learned that the more you know about an industry or a process or a system, then the more ideas you can come up with, the more questions you can ask. And so keep getting back up and trying again. And we saw so much of that from the students that were here today. So I congratulate all of them for their efforts throughout this process. I know it's not easy to stand up here in front of the lights and the cameras and the room full of people, and they all did an amazing job. So keep at it. Life will be good to you. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Melanie, and also to Ben and Kamal for their time today. All right, now the moment we've been waiting for. There's lots of anticipation. We are getting ready to announce our pitch winners. The first award that we are going to share today is the Idea of Promise Award. This is a $500 cash award, and this year's Idea of Promise Award winner is Mariam Sufi and her project Globlang. Mariam is a sophomore from Shawnee Mission East. Another round of applause and congratulations. Congratulations, Mariam. Great work. Our second award in the Next Great Idea Pitch Competition is the People's Choice Award. So this award is given solely based on the public's online voting. It also represents a $500 cash award, and more than 1,200 voters this year weighed in during that hour following the pitch competition. And this year's People's Choice Award winner is Haley Bethurum for her project Soccer Saves the Future. Haley is a 5th grader from Highlands Elementary School. Congratulations, Haley. All right, our next 3 awards are the Next Great Idea Awards. These awards will be given in no particular order. Students will receive a $1,000 cash award, and they will receive up to $1,500 to further their idea over the next year. Our first Next Great Idea Award winner is Kellen Arnold for his project Science for Schools. Kellen is a 5th grade student at Lenexa Hills Elementary School. Great job. Our next Great Idea Award winner is Henry Hipp for his project Meowbot. Henry is a 5th grader at Trailwood Elementary School. Nice job, Henry. And our final Next Great Idea Award winner is Dia Thomas for her project titled The Baby Bracelet. Dia is also a 5th grade student at Highlands Elementary School, so we better watch out that 5th grade class. They are amazing. Please give another rousing round of applause for all of the students that participated in this year's Next Great Idea. Thank you all. You can head back. Thank you. Well, I hope that you will agree the 61st R&D Forum has been both inspiring and exciting. The students presented to you today represent both a strong tradition of excellence in the Shawnee Mission School District and tremendous innovation for the future. All students who received an award for this year's R&D Forum and Next Great Idea Pitch Competition, would you please stand so that we can look around the room and once again see you and celebrate your achievement. We will look forward to following you and watching you in years to come. Award recipients, we're extremely proud of you because of what you have accomplished. On behalf of the Shawnee Mission School District, the Board of Education, Rainier family, and the entire Shawnee Mission community, we congratulate you. Before you head off, a couple of things. One, we would like our Rainier and Next Great Idea Pitch Competition Award winners to come back forward with your families so we can get a few photos. Also, if you have a science or CTE project that's still here, don't forget to please take those with you today. The art projects will actually be picked up and returned by your art teachers, so if you have art, you don't need to worry about that. And we invite all of the families to enjoy. We have a reception set up in our bistro at the front of the building. And also, board members, Dr. Hubbard, Mr. Rainier family, if you would stay for those photos, that would be great. We appreciate your time today, your support of these students, and we want to say thank you to all of you who are following along at home. This concludes the 61st R&D Forum Awards Ceremony. Thank you.